Sweet. So what kind of things do you grow there at the garden?
Well, we grew, let's see, I was really into growing greens. There was some contention. Tracy and I like kind of battle over what to grow initially, but then sort of start to accommodate each other's vegetable preferences. But this past year we grew a lot of Swiss chard, and we learned, people in the garden, a lot of people from Philippines like to grow sweet potatoes, but not for the potatoes, but for the leaf. And we learned that we really like that also, so we grow a lot of sweet potato leaves. And last year we just didn't think it was going to be possible to grow tomatoes, and indeed it was a terrible tomato year, so we didn't grow tomatoes. And we grew mustard. This year we did grow tomatoes though, and they did all right. It was a very hot summer. We grew beans on the trellises, and also bitter melon, which is another Philippine vegetable, on trellis. A little bit of crappy asparagus, but that's starting to gather speed. Some squashes, get tons of squashes. This year, like, we got lots of vegetables. The previous year was pretty hard. We actually moved from spot 122 to 123 because somebody abandoned their plot, and 122 turned out to be a really difficult plot to grow in because the soil was full of clay, and because that year, the first year, the garden flooded a lot, and it's like the lowest lying plot in the whole garden, and it flooded really a lot, and some of the other gardeners knew how to create drainage ditches and irrigation canals to get the water out, but I didn't know, and it took me a long time to find the people that knew and then learn from them and have them help me and eventually drain the garden. And by the time that it happened, there was some serious damage. And also, another person who I'm very close with planted some things in the like wettest, most clay-rich areas of the garden, so that caused some tension as well as those things died. But I also made my share of errors and learned from that person too.
Right.
So,
Nice.
yeah. But anyway, we new plot, and I bought a whole bunch of potting soil, which I dumped onto the plot, and so that led to like way more produce, because the soil was just like just didn't have much going on unless you added a lot of Miracle Grow, and so I thought I would try to get soil, because I buy into some sort of like organic ag like ideology.